Okay, let's have a look at SPY. It's been a while since I've made a video or even really looked at the charts much, but when I opened up my app today and had a look, I said, you know what I've got to do? I've got to make a video because this is crazy. We're finally reaching these levels of testing the most recent bottom we set, and I can see that this week we've actually dipped below that a couple of different times. And I was saying ever since we turned around at 431 that we'd be coming down this low. So what's going to happen now, if I had to guess, would actually be that there's an important level right here at about 390, and if the price can come up and test this level, I think that would be a fantastic fourth wave before the big plummet, the big dive to the ultimate low of this big complex zigzag that we're in. So I'm gonna say that this portion of the chart, this is that first leg right here, and then we've had this rising wedge through here. This was a 335 pattern. I covered that extensively, and that formed this corrective bounce, and then this 431 high we had in the most recent peak, that this was the end of that correction phase, and we're now beginning this new motive wave down. And what I'm starting to understand is that that first motive wave often starts out as some sort of ABC move lower, which could also be seen as a motive wave, as there might be a smaller measured move down nested into this first leg, in which case you could call it a motive wave, where this becomes wave 1, wave 2, A becomes 3, B becomes 4, and C becomes 5. And so it's very possible that's where we're at now, is we've seen this 1, 2, 3, and that's all leg 1. This bounce becomes 2, and this massive slide becomes 3, and it has that extension feel, that big push lower, and so a bounce up now to test that 390, the very bottom of that first wave. That makes a lot of sense to me. However, it also would make a lot of sense that the price could just continue to plummet, because we've passed the low set back here in our descending broadening wedge. So this confirms a breakout of the pattern. And so we're looking for a chance of an upward, what do you call that? A pullback up to this downtrend. So if we do see a reversal, downtrend first, and then if there's a big signal that the price fails to rise here, then I'm looking for that downward breakout for that descending broadening wedge. Otherwise, if we get above this downtrend, 390 is the next big level, and then of course 431. It's going to be a rough week. I think we have some Fed speak going on, so stay on your toes. It's going to be a rough one. Thanks for staying active in the Discord. It's super cool to see that there's still people in the community trading and chatting with each other. I love that. That's fantastic. So, it's looking like there might actually be some time for me too to be sneaking in these videos. And so I intend to do that as much as I can. Happy trading.